Hey, so today we're doing reverse linked list, and this is pretty trivial. So we're given a linked list, and we simply just have to return it in reverse order. So you would initially think you can do it in O(n) squared. You just traverse the array, get the index, traverse the array, get the index before it, and so on. But you can actually do it in O(n). So the way we're going to do it is we're going to have references to a current and a previous node. So we're going to start at the head of the list, and we are going to set the current, which is in this case 1, dot next, which is initially here, but we're going to set it to the previous. So there isn't a previous in this case, so it's going to end at null, which is completely fine. So let's just go to the next one. The previous is going to be 1, current is 2, and we're going to set 2.next, which is initially 3, to be previous. All the way until we just change all the .next pointers to be the previous ones. And then we can return our last node. So let's go ahead and code that. So we're going to start by, we said we had references to 2 list nodes. So we're going to do current, which starts at head, since we have to start at the head of the list, and a list node previous. That's fine. So, which is initially going to be null, because we don't know the previous yet. And since we're starting at the head, the previous, it has to be null. So, now we can get into the chunk of the for of the while loop. So, while current does not equal null, which means we're at the end of the list, we are going to assign the new node as next. So since we're changing the next, we need a temporary. We need to hold the .next value. Since we're going to be updating the .next to the previous, we need to hold the real .next, so we know where to go next. So temp just name it temp actually. It's a bit shorter. So current.next, so that's the real current.next. Awesome. And let's jot a comment in there because it can get quite a bit confusing with a lot of changes going on. So assign new node as next. Awesome. And now we're going to assign the pointer to be the previous node. So we're at the current node, and then we're going to do current.next equals previous. So that updates our pointer. And that's totally fine because we just saved our temporary variable. So assign backward pointer. So that assigns it backwards. And then next we are going to go and basically set up for our next iteration. So set up for a next iteration. Awesome. So the way we're going to set up for it is the previous node is going to equal current, and the next node, and then current is going to be set to the next node that we stored, which was the real next node in the real linked list. Current is equal to temp. So for that setup iteration, we're essentially just moving it forward. And if I can write this down, so if we were here, then current is going to be this one, and temp is going to be this one. And then we change the pointer for that one. Awesome. So it just changes the references forward. So now we can return. And we don't want to return current, because current is going to store null, because it's going to go all the way till null. So we're actually going to want to return previous. Great. Awesome. It's 100%. Nice. Cheers, guys.